Hello, my loves. I am excited because your girl made a little Sephora trip. The Sephora Fall Savings Event is going on right now at the time that you're seeing this video, and I am a Rouge, so I did get to shop first when the store opened or the sale opened on Halloween for Rouge members. So this is haul part 1. I did place an order to pick up in store. This is what I got in store. I did have to order some online, and I still have things in my cart. So let's go ahead and just talk about the things that I actually picked up. If you are looking for some recommendations or my wish list video, both of those have already been posted. I will link them down below. But this is the stuff that my Sephora had in store and I went in to get. First of all was this Ciele Primer here. This is the Ciele Prime and Protect SPF 30 Primer. It does have a mineral SPF in it, so it's like makeup meets primer situation. Now for context, I do have dry skin. I live in Texas, hot and humid. Even in the hot and humid weather, I still do have dry skin. So I'm looking for something that is equal parts like moisturizing and hydrating, but I do want it to make my makeup last. Like, I'm in education, I'm wearing my makeup for like 14, 16 hours per day. And of course, if I can get SPF protection, like, I'm down for that, right? So this would not be the only product that I would use for SPF. I do have a sunscreen that is my favorite, Beauty of Joseon. I would wear that first and then use this as like an extra step, an extra layer. Now, the first time that I used it was today because I just picked these up a couple days ago. And so I will say that when I put it on my skin, it did feel very hydrating. It felt almost like I was putting a moisturizer on it. There was no white cast. It is tinted a little bit. It was very comfortable. It was smooth. It didn't have like an awkward sunscreen scent or anything. So, I mean, overall, I was impressed. Now, is it going to make my makeup last and give me longevity? I don't know. I mean, only time will tell, but I was really excited to try this out. I also did pick up, and I mean, we knew this was coming. I had to get another one of my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundations. I do get the shade 4, which I think is like a light golden. I have gone through this. This is like the 4th time that I've purchased it. Now, they do have a larger size and a smaller size. I purchased the larger size, which is actually only 0.6 fluid ounces. So it's not really, I mean, you're not really getting that much for what you're paying. It's $40 some, maybe $48 for the smaller size versus $69 for a full fluid ounce. However, as someone who is a makeup connoisseur, a makeup lover, I have several foundations in my collection. So it just made sense for me to get a smaller one because I know I can use it up and I know that I can go through it. But this is a holy grail foundation for me. I've talked about it a ton, why I love it, how amazing it is. So I had to repurchase. You know what I mean? I needed another one in my life. Also a repurchase, and y'all, what is going on with this product? So I picked up the Patrick Ta Major Lamination Brow Gel, and this is the mini size, but like, where did the full size go? Okay, that's what I want to know. So I was looking at the Sephora site to like build my wish list, think about recommendations and stuff, and I noticed that only the mini was on there. And only the mini was on there last time I purchased it as well, and I couldn't find the large size anywhere. So, like, are we not doing the large size anymore? Are we only doing minis? I don't know. But I did have to go ahead and repurchase this because I love it. Now, this is a lamination gel, so that means once you put it on your brows, like, it's gonna be like super glue for your brows, okay? So if you don't like that, if you're not looking for a crunchy brow, if you don't want something that's going to stick your brows in place, don't do this, boo. Don't go for this one. This is for the people like me who want to glue our brows down, right? Like hairspray for the brows, and I don't want them to move. That's what this product does. So it's fantastic. I've repurchased it. I repurchased it again. It's what I'm wearing on my brows today and every day because I have to create a brow. And so when I spend the time to create a brow, like, I want it to stay. I want it to stay put. What else do I have in here? Oh, okay. So I do have a skincare product, and I can't remember exactly who I saw talking about this, but this is from Biodance. I've never tried anything from Biodance before, and these are the Collagen Gel Toner Pads. So it says that it is a soft gel type toner pad infused with 243 DA Collagen for firm and elastic skin. The directions are: after cleansing, gently swipe the toner pad across the face from the center outwards, avoiding your eye area. And the pro tip is to apply the toner pads to areas that need intensive hydration and use it as a facial mask. Now, I will say, in looking at this, I can see that there's a liquid in here, right? And I do really like the flip top component. I love that there are some little tweezers in here, and then I can see the pads, and the pads are in a liquid. I have 60 pads in here. I'm super duper excited to try them out. Again, I can't remember who I saw using it or who I saw post about it. When I first use it for the first time, which I mean maybe tonight, what I plan to do is just swipe it across my forehead. I always, with skincare products, I'm not someone with sensitive skin necessarily, but I do like to try out the products before I'm gonna like go in and put it all over my face. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe do a test swipe or let it sit on my forehead for a little bit and do a little test swipe, and then give it a day or two and see, you know, as long as I don't have any reaction. But I kind of plan to use this as like a mask, like stick it on my cheeks and let it sit there for some hydration. So I am super duper excited about that one. I also purchased another skincare product, but it was for my husband. So this is the Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray, the SOS, Save Our Skin. And I purchased the mini size because I want to see if he likes it. So to be fair, I tried this for myself a few years ago, and I just felt like it was like water on my face. Okay, that's my personal opinion. I've heard so many people rave about it. I got a mini and I was like, oh, let me like spray it on my face. And I didn't feel like it was doing anything. But I do have to say, this is supposed to be very good, I think, for like acne prone skin or skin with irritation and bumps. I don't really struggle with that. However, my husband, he does have facial hair and a beard and such. And so along the way in my skincare journey, he will find sprays that he really loves and enjoys. So I picked this one up because I do know that a lot of people have said that they've loved it for their skin, and he's tried some lately and said that he really likes it for razor bumps. So picked that up for him. I also purchased a new concealer for myself. I'm not someone who keeps a ton of concealers in my collection, but I was interested in trying the Tower 28 concealer. What is this called? Serum concealer. The serum concealer. Now again, dry skin, I can get eczema underneath the eyes, I have dark circles, like I have young kids, I'm working, like life is lifing, okay? I need coverage, but I need it to not be irritating. And so that's typically what I look for in a concealer. I have heard really, really good things about this one. I had a hard time deciding what shade I wanted to purchase, and ultimately I went with shade 5. After putting it on, I don't think it looks bad underneath my eyes, but I think I might want to go like a shade lighter, perhaps. I don't want it to be too light, but this was very similar to my skin tone, so I do think I kind of want to like go back and make it a little bit lighter. So we'll see. I will give it another shot. I will give it a try or two. It was very liquidy going on. I don't feel like it was very thick. I feel like it was more of like a serum texture, comfortable underneath the eyes. So, I mean, first impression, that is how I am feeling. Another skincare type product that I picked up, I recently finished my Rare Beauty under eye patches, and you know, I'm 38. I am into my masking era, so I saw that Rhode Beauty had some as well. And this is the Peptide Eye Prep. It's supposed to be for like depuffing and for dark under eyes. So I struggle with allergies, I can have dark under eyes. So this is supposed to be a cooling patch. It has caffeine to depuff and brighten. You can wear it for 10 to 15 minutes and then follow it up with moisturizer and such. So I wanted to pick this up. The thing I will say, the Rare Beauty and Rhode are the same price. The Rare Beauty comes with 8 pairs. This one only comes with 6. So just beware, just know that, okay? But I haven't tried it out yet. Another repurchase, y'all. I finished a lip liner. Okay, I don't think I filmed the empties where I have said finished lip liner, but I finished a lip liner. This is the second Charlotte Tilbury lip liner that I finished, the Lip Cheats, and this is the shade Iconic Nude. It is my perfect nude. I love to wear it with everything. I will wear it on the day today. I will wear it with neutrals. I will wear it with reds. I will wear it with color. I will wear it with everything. I love this formula. Okay, it is very creamy, but very long wearing. You can line your lips with it and then blot them out a little bit if you want, or you can leave a sharp line. It doesn't bleed. It doesn't leave my lip lines. And it really, like, this is very much a contour shade for me, like the Iconic Nude. It kind of gives me like a juicy outline, a juicy contour. And when I finished it up, although I do have tons of lip liners in my collection, I knew that I needed to get it again, so I purchased it again. Okay, I think that is everything so far. We're calling this part 1 because I do have more coming. I do have more coming, and I would like to perhaps show you what else is coming. In my cart that I haven't quite yet hit the button on, I want to pick up the Tatcha liquid silk canvas, as well as maybe the rice wash for like a little exfoliator, and also the One Size spray, the powder melt spray was out of stock, so I'm hoping, I would love for it to come back in stock before the sale ends. So in the event that I don't actually get around to filming a demo with those, there you go. Like, that's what I'm looking for. And if they come in and I film a demo, then it'll be coming. However, there are a couple of products that came into my collection recently from Sephora that like I would have gotten during the sale that I want to talk to you about. The first one I purchased by myself, and this is the Makeup by Mario Master Matte's Longwear Cream Eyeshadow. I have the shade Mauve. I heard Lisa J and Nikki LaRose talking about this. So many people have talked about these little matte eye primers. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like a primer, longwear cream shadow, I should say. You could use it as a primer or whatnot. I just took it today and kind of put it on my eye and took a fluffy brush and blended it out. And then I put like a little shimmer shadow on my brow bone. And that was it. It was super blendable. It doesn't feel, I feel a little tack, but it doesn't feel super like liquidy. I didn't put a primer underneath. I wanted to see how this would be like if it is a primer, if I use it as a primer for other shadows or whatnot. So, I mean, I've only been wearing it for like 45 minutes at this point, but I'm interested. I'm interested to see how that goes. I also, I would have purchased this, but a friend of mine had it and gave it to me, and I am very, very excited to try it out. This is from Ilia, and this is the Base Face Milk Lightweight Moisturizer. It's kind of hard to read the white on white. So how to use: dispense 2 to 3 shakes into hands and press into skin. Okay, so this is kind of like a hydrating toner, a hydrating essence. I know my friend Leah Janae, who has oily skin, uses this as her moisturizer. For me, someone with dry skin, what I would do is I right now I have the Rhode glazing milk in my collection, but when I use that up, I want to switch to this one. So I'll wash my face, I'll put this on as like a toner, and then my moisturizer and stuff underneath. So I've heard really good things about this. Very solid glass bottle, but I would have purchased that myself, so I'm going to include it in here. The other thing, like, where did these go? Where did the Lawless Forget the Filler lip glosses go? I have been raving about them forever, and when I was doing my wish list and trying to talk about them in my wish list video, I was like, where did they go? Not too long ago, they dropped Strawberry Shortcake and Strawberry Milkshake. Strawberry Milkshake is in my purse. This one that I applied today is Strawberry Shortcake, but I love these glosses. First of all, they give you a cooling effect, not a burning, not a stinging, a cooling effect. And with that cooling effect, it just is a very juicy, plump looking lip. Like, it's very comfortable. It smooths out the fine lines that I have in my lips, and it just looks very nice. I mean, like, even today, I just have like a lip liner and this lip gloss paired together, and I'm loving it. But I don't understand why these are not on the Sephora website, and I hope that they're not discontinuing them. Okay, so that is everything that I purchased, but while I was doing my makeup today, I am wearing a few other products from Sephora that I thought I would just share for you, just so that you know what else is on my face. I was going into my Charlotte Tilbury matte bronzer that I finally hit pan on. Like, I have been trying so hard to hit pan on this, and now I hit pan, and so I am trying to use more pan, but this is the shade 2, even though I am fair, light fair. Shade 2 is a great natural contour for me, nice neutral undertone. I also went in with my Ilia blush, which this is a newer release, the Soft Focus Blurring Blush. I have the shade Glimpse, which I know goes out of stock a lot, but it's just a nice kind of nude type of shade, like a nude mauve. And it does have a sheen to it, which I really like. I mean, I do have highlighter on as well, but it does have a nice sheen, which I like as well. And if you are in the market for mascara, I am wearing 2 mascaras. I typically always wear 2 mascaras today, but first is from Tower 28. This is the Make Waves mascara. This is great for like day to day if you don't have a heavy eye look and you're just looking for something to give you a little bit of length and volume. This is really, really good. And then I followed it up with my Benefit Roller Lash just to kind of separate and give a little extra length. But another holy grail of mine, like if you're looking for very like va-va-voom volume, would be the Monsieur Big from Lancome. Like I have purchased that a ton. So just wanted to share that is what else is on my face. All right, friends, that is going to do it for this video. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Give it like a month-ish, you know, 3 to 4 weeks. And then I will film like a roundup speed reviews and let you know how I'm feeling about all of these products. But that is going to do it for this video. I would love to know your thoughts down below. What did you pick up during the sale? Did you shop the sale? Are you not shopping the sale? I want to know. Let me know what you picked up. Let me know if you've tried any of these things. And also stay tuned because I'm about to start my Collection and Declutter series. And that's always a hit. I've already started filming it, so stay tuned for that. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.